Namaste to everyone. Namaste Gopal Bhaiya. Good morning. Welcome to the morning session.
So namaste everyone. Welcome all in this morning session. So we are practicing exercise 1, step 1 and 2. So we are practicing self observation with awareness. So we all want to be happy in continuity, and for continuity of happiness I need to understand reality of this existence. So I need to understand myself. I need to understand the whole existence. So in this exercise 1, we are trying to understand ourselves. So we are observing whatever is going on in our imagination. So two things we are doing in this process. Number one is awareness, where my attention is at this moment. It is outside, it is on body, or it is on my imagination. So we are trying to observe it, where attention is. And once I am aware that my attention is on the imagination, then we are observing it. Whatever is going on in our imagination, we are observing. So we are observing without any reaction. So we are accepting the state of our being and observing. Observing as it is, without evaluating, without reacting, without interrupting the imagination. So initially we are observing whatever we can observe, but we are trying to see feeling at the base. So this feeling is important. So we are trying to see feeling at the base. And once we are aware of our feeling, we are evaluating our feeling. Whether I am comfortable with this feeling or not. Is it naturally acceptable or not? Is it according to innate nature or not? So we are evaluating these feelings. So these two steps we are practicing for last few days. So these steps are simple but very important, because ultimately we are happy and happy in our imagination. We are experiencing our imagination. So if there is a contradiction in our imagination, we experience unhappiness. If there is a harmony in our imagination, we experience happiness. So now we are trying to be aware what is going on in our imagination. So this is what we are practicing from last few days. So let's take few sharing on this assignment.
Namaste, Bhaiya.
Namaste.
Bhaiya, I'm just very much into these very exercises during last 5-6 days, and I am very much observant of my imagination. But though there are short intervals, and as far as the our last exercise is concerned, yesterday I observed that many a times, whatever I was doing, no? For example, in the kitchen, I'm cooking food, so I'm just enjoying. And then I realized that I'm enjoying, I'm cooking, but somewhere a feeling is there that when this food is going to be served, everyone is going to appreciate me. For a fraction of second, this very thought came to in my mind. Then I realized that that's why I am enjoying, because I am um, expecting to get good comments and appreciation from others. So the something was not cooked so well. So there was, and no one taken that has taken that food. So in the evening, while cooking the food, now that feeling of relation was not there, because somewhere I was got disturbed by the lunch I prepared, the how it was accepted by my family. So this very observation really make me very much aware about this thing, that how the how our feelings, if they are influenced by the mm, the outer elements or the expectation from others, it is not going to be related with the continuous state of happiness. And every now and then, in this way, the imagination is at work, and does then what happened, that then I decided, no, I'm to focus on that. I love cooking, and I can't leave this task, because I every evening and noon, however, I'm busy with my official work, but still I enjoy doing it. It means somewhere within myself, I'm enjoying it. I'm doing it for myself, and I'm doing it for the health of my family members. And if some negative feeling will come into my mind, then that food is also not going to nurture them. So then with this very feeling, then everything was all set in my mind, and I just enjoy singing and cooking food, and that very better experience of the noon was nowhere in my mind. So that's my observation. Thank you. Yeah.
So it is good that we have started observing our imagination.
Yes, Priya. Thank
Mm. So, so something has happened outside,
you. Yes, Priya.
and we start analyzing inside.
Yes, Priya.
But ultimately, we need to be aware of our feeling directly.
Yes, Priya.
And,
Yes, Priya.
and at that point, we can evaluate.
Yes, 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 Priya. Yes,
And
Priya. I realized the difference since last 2 3 days. I'm keep on listening to you, and you are saying that we are not going to analyze, we are going to evaluate. So this very difference between analysis and evaluation, I realized in the evening.
Ji,
That my feeling, as I have shared with you. But
ji,
really, it needs a lot of practice. Every time, just a stern schoolmaster, I have to keep my attention focused on myself.
ji.
Okay, thank you,
So
yeah.
nice, Didi. Keep continuing.
Thank you, yeah.
जी नमस्ते दीदी.
Namaste.
नमस्ते भैया, am I audible?
जी जी.
जी भैया. So talking about both the things, first of all about the imagination, so I guess it has started happening quite naturally. I don't actually focus much on it, but it happens automatically. I'm able to see my imagination almost every time. Talking about seeing the feeling part, I think I have to work little more for this, because I'm able to see my desired thoughts and expectations from where they are getting driven. Mm, Sometimes I'm able to see, but I think still I use my logics to see this, or I push myself towards it, that from where this is coming. If the complaint is coming, then I give logic to myself, and then the things happen. So I think I need to work upon it, not every time, but sometimes I guess I get into complaints, and then logically I settle down myself that it is not going to give me happiness. Why am I thinking this way? So I think still some logics are working for me, not naturally it is happening. And I think I'm okay with it because this is not slow process. The process is like this only. It's a natural thing. It will work like this. But when I see myself before 5 to 6 months, and now when I started this journey of morning session, and now I am able to see a very good gradual but visible change within me. So that is getting visible in my behavior or not, I'm not very sure, but within my thoughts, I'm able to see that. I'm able to see the feelings as well. Not every time, but to a great extent, I'm able to see. Talking about this assignment, um, so Bhaiya, I guess uh, in works, whenever I do, so I never do anything that I feel that no, this is not important, that is more important. It has never happened because I think that one thing that has been helping me is one of the things that you keep telling, that we are not bound to be happy. We have a choice to be happy, or we are not bound to be unhappy. So when we feel like this, when I feel like this, that it's a foundation. And I don't want to feel irritated, but I do feel irritated. I don't want to get angry, but I do get angry. I don't want to stay unaware, but I do stay unaware. So I have realized this thing, and that this is too important for us to realize that we have the potential to have awareness, to see our awareness, or to stay with awareness 24/7. We just have to realize this potential. And as I'm realizing, it's helping me so much. So, but yeah, it never happens that I'm doing something and I'm feeling something is more important. Then I'm thinking, no, here I'm doing something less important work. I'm feeling unhappy, and then I'm shifting to the work that is more important. One thing is surely there, that sometimes in my mind there are means there are many works. So at times when I feel that I have to be more responsible towards another work, because some things are important and some things are urgent. So the things which are urgent, I have to prioritize them, and the things which are important but are not actually in the category of emergency or urgency, so I sometimes delay them. But I see this and then I delay them. It's not like this they get delayed and then I regret. So yeah, this is something I want to say. But one line only that is very important that I have understood is that we are not bound, we have choice. And this has given me the command of my life in my own hands. Like, not external situations are deciding the things. This is me who decides the things. Thank you, Bhaiya. If you have any comment, please do, Bhaiya.
Yes. So I am saying that you are doing this exercise very seriously for last few months, and you are also getting result of this.
Ji, Bhaiya.
So ultimately, we need to understand that freedom lies within us.
Ji.
So we are bound in our imagination due to our preconditioning, due to our assumptions. So nobody is bounding us. We have bounded us with
Yes.
decision.
Yes.
Now important is that we become aware that freedom doesn't lie outside, it lies inside.
Correct.
And with awareness, with attention. So with awareness, I can see my potential. I can be in the state of drashta bhav, pure observer. And at the state of pure observer, I am free from all foundations. So at the state of pure observer, now I am not bounded with my imagination, not bounded with my sanskar. I am free. At this state, there is a swatantrata.
Ji.
So ultimately, we all are making effort to reach to this state.
Ji.
So it is good, Bhaiya, that you know that essence and making effort to move in this direction. जी भैया,
जी भैया, thank you.
नमस्ते.
Okay, namaste भैया.
नमस्ते भैया. Namaste everyone.
नमस्ते दीदी.
Bhaiya, while I was doing this assignment, I could realize that this imagination is continuously going on in the mind, and sometimes, like, not sometimes, it's always, I guess, the this thought process is going on, and I could see that one of the workshop, it was said that the seer, doer and enjoyer. I could get that the self is doing the things. He's the one who's taking the decision, and he's the one who's making me guilt also. Like uh, like in that one of the chart, it was said to work on the right understanding and feeling is the number one, and the relation number two, and the third is the physical facility. According to that, when I take the decision to some work to be done later on, but the same self is reminding me ki nahi, nahi, you should have taken it earlier, this has happened, that call you should have taken just now at present moment. And I am watching that. I'm as a drishta, as a knower, I'm taking note of that imagination. And later on, after finishing the work, when I called that person, and I came to know that I was unnecessary, was getting this thing. That person was busy in some other, yeah, actually it is out of station or something, and he was not. So I could see I I was becoming a doer also. Like, the things will not happen without me taking into action. So at the seer point, I did not stop. I, I became as a doer also, and then I could see that. So, and another point is, Bhaiya, that when I see my imagination, I could see the nurture part. When you ask to evaluate the nurture or the exploitation, the I could see that how to be better and flexible, and learning self and the other also, that I could see the relation. And I was a little glad also that my imagination is not making the other person down, and I'm me as a matlab, over evaluator, or that way. So this was the second point, Bhaiya. So can you just tell me ki those right understanding one point, and then relation, and then the physical, if we go with that, the still we feel the guilt part comes into the imagination. Can you explain on that, Bhaiya?
So guilt means I did something in the past. Now I am able to see that it was wrong. So that's why we are feeling bad. So we did it wrong because we were not aware of the right things. In the past, at that moment, we assumed that it was the right. So whatever we do, we assume it right. We accept that it is right. Then we take any decision. So that moment in the past, I was not aware of my assumptions. We are not aware of our assumptions. We were not aware of our decisions, what is happening, what preconditionings are working. So that's why we took some wrong decisions. But with awareness, now we can see that many decisions had happened because of unawareness. So what to do? Now we can be aware. So if we are in the state of pure observer, then we can be free from this guilt, and we can take responsibility to evaluate my feelings, to evaluate my thoughts. So if this can be done, then I can be free from this guilt. In fact, now I will take responsibility to correct our imagination, to do the right action. So in present, we can do this. In past, whatever we did, we are experiencing of that result. Now in present, we can be aware of our potential. We can be in the state of pure observer. And we can correct all those assumptions, all those decisions that we assumed right. Now we can evaluate them. So if we evaluate them rightly, then we will be free from the guilt. And we will take responsibility to move further in a right manner. Right, Didi?
Bhaiya,
Ji.
no, actually, the thing what happened was what I was, observing in my imagination was that if I take the according to right understanding and right feeling, first and then second is relation and then third is physical facility, that order, some decision of taking the call later came from the right understanding as whatever at the present moment was happening at home. So I took the decision to call the person later, and I messaged that person also. Yeah, I'll be calling you later. Though this I did it, and and I couldn't make the call in the afternoon. But while I was doing some other work also, the household work, the the back of the mind kept me reminding I had to do the call. I have to do the call. So this was, and my observation was that imagination kept me, aware of my the last things which I have to do now. So while having the food also, that imagination kept me reminding that I have to make a call. So what I was, saying that that imagination kept on going on. It was there. When after finishing the lunch, I called the person. I came to know that person is the thing which was bothering me continuously. It was not at all required. That person was busy in something else. So what I was, trying to tell is that I came into doership, that myself was telling me continuously that something is missing, something is missing. You have to do this, you have to do the call, you have to do the call. But I was, after that message, I was laughing with myself. The thing self which was reminding me continuously, but the thing which was bothering me, I have to make a call, and that there was no need. Like I was going into doership. That this is the task I have to do, and that's what I'm telling. Is it what direction I was going? I was not knowing, and later on at the night, at around something that the message came. I'm just back, but uh, there was we can talk later tomorrow maybe, But the thing was that I kept on seeing the phone. Is there a message or something? That is what I'm saying. That continuously that my imagination was taking me there, unnecessary. That's what I felt. If you can get me,
जी
Bhaiya.
जी 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 now I'm clear then.
Yes, Bhaiya.
जी
So,
so one thing regarding your sharing is self self is reminding me.
mhm,
So we can say that it was at my priority in my imagination.
mhm.
So I am the self. When we say that self is reminding means, it means I am another identity or entity.
Yes, Bhaiya.
So I am the self. So just language wise. So we
Mhm.
can say that there was something at priority in my imagination, and my whole attention was on that.
Yes, yes, Bhaiya.
And so that's
Yes.
why we were focused on that point, that I need to make call.
Mhm,
So whatever is at our priority, we focus on it. And many things
mhm.
are going on parallelly. But whatever is at our priority, we focus only on those objects.
Okay.
So as you
Yes.
said that you are cooking food, and many thoughts will be going on, many
Mm.
thoughts are going, many feelings are going. But my priority is to make the call. So that's why in those n number of thoughts, I was focusing on only that thought, that
Yes.
I need to make call.
Yes, Bhaiya.
Right. And whatever concerns are arising, that for example, uh, how that person think, how he will consider me if I don't make call. Now all these
Mhm.
things are happening in me. The other person
Mhm.
is not aware of it
Yes, sir, definitely. Yes, Bhaiya.
because he is another self. I
Yes.
am different self. So my content of imagination will not affect his content of imagination. So
Definitely.
whatever fear we have, whatever concern we have,
Mhm.
only we will experience it. Other cannot experience it.
Yes. Yes.
Nah. So that's why many time it is it can be seen generally. Many times we create many thoughts and we start fearing of these thoughts. And when we speak to other, the other is not aware of it.
Mm-hmm.
Many time it happens. For example, we have a feeling of jealous for some person. है Now we
Mm-hmm.
are creating more thoughts. I will see him, he has how he has done it like this. And
Mm-hmm.
after 1 hour of all these things, when we speak to that person, he is even not aware what is going on in our imagination.
Mm.
Mm.
Yes. Yes,
So
Bhaiya.
many times we feel that it was me who was creating a lot of chaos in our imagination.
Mm-hmm.
Other is not aware of it. So we will be unhappy with all those
Mm-hmm.
things because we are creating in our imagination.
Yes.
And so we could think of this with assurance, peacefully, but somehow our thought was not peaceful.
Mm.
There were many concerns, there were many doubts. So we were experiencing it. So that's why we are saying that the self is experiencer. So whatever khichdi we are making in our imagination, we will experience only.
Yes.
Other will not experience it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Yes.
why we need to be aware of our imagination.
Mm-hmm.
Many
Yes.
times we are experiencing unhappiness because of no one, because of our chaotic decision.
Mm-hmm.
है ना?
Mm-hmm.
So that's we need to be aware कि what is happening. So in that duration till you have called that person,
Mm.
many times, many things maybe you were not aware because of this thought only. So that's why we need to be aware what is going on. But it is good that you are able to see it, how one thought has come into our priority, and my whole focus has shifted into that thought,
Mm-hmm.
and parallelly many thoughts are going on, but because of it is our priority, so that's why we are focusing only on that thought.
Mm.
And once we are clear that other person doesn't know about these things, so we may feel relaxed or we may feel guilt also why we were doing with ourselves
Mm.
like this.
No, I felt relaxed. Uh, afternoon itself,
Ji,
when and I was laughing with myself. The unnecessary I was taking so much of uh,
right, right.
the, the call karo.
Ji.
Thank you, भैया. Thank you so
So
much,
many
भैया.
many thoughts are going on unnecessarily in our imagination,
Uh-huh.
and that is creating chaos. That is that thoughts are wasting our energy.
Mm.
है ना? So many thoughts are going on. So more we will be aware of ourselves, more we will be able to see.
Mm.
Many times you will notice that you are thinking of such a situation that is not going to happen,
Ah, yes.
and we are wasting full day to think over it.
Mm-hmm.
So with awareness, we will be able to see all those things, how we are wasting our time. है ना?
Yes.
Many times we are thinking of the event that is going to happen in future, but we are in trouble today.
Mm-hmm.
So it will be visible clearly with awareness, and that is the achievement of this exercise.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much, भैया,
Nice, Didi.
for this clarity. Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste, Didi. So let's then take 10-minute observation. And as Didi shared, we can see all those things in our imagination also. How we get stuck in one thought, we keep thinking, even the other person is not aware, even that situation is not going to happen, but we engage ourselves in those kind of thought all the day. So with awareness, we will be able to see it. So let's take 10-minute observation. Then we will start with sharing. जी. Namaste सभी को. So let's come back so we can take sharing.
Hello, Namaste Vaya. Vaya, according to yesterday's assignment, first of all, thank you for you and for the UHV team that I could explore this. I haven't explored anything like this. So what I could see is this is our feeling who is making our work harder and easier for us. That previously, when I used to wash utensils, so I used to had the feeling of opposition within me that why am I doing this? I have to study. The study is more important for me rather than washing the utensils. So what I could see is I had a type of opposition for my family members and for that work. And when I took the responsibility when I start thinking about my mother, that she also gets tired and I have to take the responsibility. It is my work only. So it was my self talk or my feelings that make the work easier and harder. So I could see this only, Via. Thank you, Via.
So nice that attention is going on imagination. So when we will focus on our imagination, many things we will be able to see. This awareness is important. Nice, Didi.
Yeah, namaste, bhaiya.
Namaste, Bhaiya. Namaste.
By yesterday's assignment, I was trying to reflect yesterday's activities that I'm trying to do. Most of the time, I'm not in this state of pure observer where that was I was able to see whenever I was there on sites as an engineer for the construction. So I was able to uh, make those mistakes that were there on site, and whenever I'm trying to do that, I'm trying to say that I'm special somewhere. I even though with this understanding that I have to look with the feeling part, but I am able to see that I'm not there at a pure observer. Or when I am in office, when I am trying to sanction these leaves, especially with the big organization where I am right now. So I have a lot of applications for the leaves. When I call those employees and ask for their problems, they always tell there are n number of problems. That the moment I see there are a problem, I say that okay. But in the other side, I also see that I am also feeling that okay, there somewhere they are getting misutilizing me right now. So some if at all if I am not trying to pinpoint those mistakes, then there will be no improvement. But the other side, when I am there looking for my own feelings and asking for the other problems participation that I'm trying to do, I am somewhere not comfortable for a minute at least. But uh, this is what is happening by right now. But what I am able to see is that pure observer part only when I am sitting at one place and concentrating at my what is the feelings part and what is my state right now. I am able to see that I need to go for that realization part. But in the activities, we always try to be or trying to react or respond for the outside activities only. In that, to be in the pure observer, I think it is not that comfortable for me. For me right now, that's what is my state.
So no problem, Bhaiya. We all are in the process. At least we are aware of our state. So this is good that we are aware. Now, with this awareness, we can keep practicing to reach to the state of pure observer.
Okay.
So actually, to be in state of pure observer, we need to do nothing. We need to observe only.
Yeah, that's true. Yes.
But somehow we start doing something.
Yeah, that's what is happening. Yes.
Ji. Because we are trained like this, hai na?
Okay.
Why you are sitting quiet? Do something.
Yes.
So we are grown like this to do something,
Yes.
to observe something. We are not told.
Yes.
So that is our habits. We immediately start reacting,
Yes.
either positive or negative.
Negative. Yeah, that's what it is. This
Yeah.
way.
So it will take time,
Yeah.
but be in the process. It
Fine.
can
Bhai.
happen any moment.
Okay, bhai. Okay. Nice. Thank you. Good day. Namaste.
Ji. Namaste, Bhaiya. So let's take one more sharing. So before uh, taking one sharing, let me unfold one more step so we can add into our exploration. So let me tell about step 3. This is extension of step 2. So in step 2, we are evaluating ourselves. We are asking whatever is going on, is it naturally acceptable to me or not? It is according to our innate nature or not? In step 3, now we are trying to see impact of my feeling, thought on my state of being. So whatever feeling we have at any moment, now we are seeing its impact. Am I comfortable or uncomfortable with this feeling? Am I in a state of harmony or contradiction within? Am I in a state of happiness or unhappiness? So in step 2, we were evaluating only. Now in step 3, we are trying to see the impact of the feeling and thought on my state of being. So impact will be in the form of either comfortability or uncomfortability, happiness or unhappiness, harmony or contradiction. So now we are seeing the impact. And while seeing the impact, we are not again reacting into it. We are not trying to change it. We are not trying to interrupt it. We are just evaluating and observing our impact. So this step we can also add in step 2. So it will help us to explore in more depth. So from today, you also add this step 3. So step 1 is be aware and observe. So while observing, we are trying to see the feeling at the base. Now in step 2, we are evaluating feeling, whether it is according to natural acceptance or not. Whether the feeling is natural for me or not. Would I like to continuity of this feeling or not? Now in step 3, we are trying to see the impact of this feeling on my state of being. Whether I am comfortable or uncomfortable, happy or unhappy, harmony or in contradiction. So this we will practice from today. So namaste sabhi ko.